Good morning, creators. It's Rachel with some tea and some water and some intuitive art. We are just ready to go today. I'm excited to see you. If you're here, if you want to say hi, you can write something in the comments and I will say hi back. What a day. You know, I was having this really fun experience yesterday where in my meditation, which usually I'll feel like, like a very happy, tingly feeling all over, like just it's detached, but it's kind of not. It's like love, like universal love. It feels really good. But I was feeling more like, turned on about life. And then when I went for my walk, I was feeling it again like, yes, this is awesome. I love everything. And and then I realized like, oh yeah, like we're supposed to feel like this all the time. Well, not supposed to, but possible. It is possible to feel like that much more of the time. And I go through my stages with that. Like sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I'm never unhappy, but like that's a really good feeling. That's like you know, that's an excellent way to go through life. Um, and it's usually connected to my creative projects, and, which I also do in my work. I work creatively most of the time. So I'm gonna, actually, it's on my to do list today. I often have a to do list. I make it the night before just so that I kind of understand. You can't read it, but what I want to do the next day, and want to do is the optimal word there. Um, it helps me relax and focus. And so I was realizing, like, I've been meaning to make space for this thing that feels like that, and I really haven't been lately. So I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to try to maintain that feeling as well because it feels so good. It's like a lot of times lately, I've been in a situation where I'm talking to someone who's like half my age, which is so bizarre because I don't feel any age in particular, and I have a lot in common with younger creatives. And that's just who I've been meeting lately. Like in my college class, obviously most of the kids were half my age, and this new person at a coffee shop who has been pretty cool with me and Eric. We were talking to him about music, and like he mentioned that he hadn't yet turned 21. It's like, oh, that's really cute. So like there's no age when you're feeling like that. There's no boundary. There's nothing you are off limits to. I'm having some allergies right now. So that is just like the best feeling. There's nothing off limits. Could you imagine feeling like that for a whole day? There's nothing off limits. Like your brain doesn't go to any limitation. It doesn't sing you the song of you can't do that, or that's too hard, or that'll never happen. What would we what would we be able to allow in if that was the case? Right? And that's the point of calibrating. That's the point of being deliberate with how you feel. It's like those voices don't come in. And even if you can only maintain such a feeling for a few hours or 1 hour or a few minutes, it's so helpful. It's so rejuvenating. And that's my plan for today. So, how do I want to feel today? I want to feel turned on by life. I want to feel excited about what I'm working on. What I'm working on today, what I want to do is I finished a book a couple weeks ago. It's something I started working on maybe almost a year ago, and I really like it. I like it a lot, and I think everyone will like it because it's simple and it's helpful and it's pretty and it's fun to read. And all I need to do before I give it to my editor is just go through it one more time and, clean it up a little bit and then finish illustrating. So right now it's mostly illustrated with photographs. So I can do that, but I can also insert some other art if I want to. I can make art for it. So that's going to be really fun, and I'm really excited about that. So yeah, being excited about what I'm doing is such a great feeling. It's such a freedom, right? Like we have the freedom to do what we're excited about. And if your brain then goes to limitation, like, well, I want to do this, but I can't, there's always a way to do what you want. There's always a way. Always, always, always. It might look a little bit different, but there's a way for it to feel the same, for sure. Because we honestly don't need to leave our mind to conjure a feeling, right? So we can create a situation physically where we can feel how we want to feel, which is awesome. So I want to know, how are you going to be a deliberate creator today? What are you going to do on purpose today that feels really good? That is the question of the day. So what else? What else am I going to do today? Well, I think there is something I'm doing today that's fun. I don't remember what it is at the moment, but that's kind of the beauty of being tired, I think. I don't know what's coming up. I don't remember. I'm only focused on right now, and that's a pretty good place to be. I have to say that as I've gotten older and more grounded in life, like less freaked out about things, less survival mode, I have realized the importance of relationships and people like so much more. I was talking about like starseeds not really being so appreciative of what we have sensorially here yesterday. And that doesn't go for everyone, of course, just a lot of people I've met on this planet. The whole like wanting to go home thing and not viewing this as home. I totally get it. And here, like relationships had been hard, like kind of after high school. And as I've gotten older, I've realized like that's where I want to put a lot of my time. And I was gonna say effort, but good effort, right? Like just energy, attention. Because they make such a difference. And now, I told you guys last week, the only reason I really want to grow my business is just to be able to hang out with my friends more. Like I work with some people that I absolutely love and would want to spend so much more time with. But right now we're only working together very part-time. Some of us. We see each other like once a week or something. And it would be so much fun to either like be remotely working together full time or working in the same building or office. That would be amazing. And I would not have been able to access that 10 years ago, 20 years ago. It's just grown. It's grown like how much I value people and relationships and the back and forth. And I remember it in the beginning when I was like going down that path, it felt so awkward. Like I felt so awkward with people. And so it's kind of fun to see a progression. Like I just love that there's no limit to us. We're never going to stop growing. We can always put more attention on what we like and it will grow. And you can have all that you want from doing the things that you want. You don't have to do something specific to get a certain outcome. You don't have to do a job you don't like to have money. You don't have to, do business a certain way for it to work. Like, you can have everything you want, but we've just got to let it in, and we've got to believe that version more than whatever limiting belief might be in our heads. So today is about feeling the best that you can so that your beliefs match up with what you want. We can allow it in and have an amazing, wonderful, loving life. I don't see anything better than that. So that is it for today, friends. Hello, Ruth. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Playful service. That sounds good. And she says, absolutely, we can always create what we want to do. Just it might look a little different than that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and be a deliberate creator because it feels so darn good. See you tomorrow.